Welcome back. It is so good to see you, and I hope that you've had a good and safe summer. I hope that you're ready for a great one, because your students are going to need it. The students have been waiting, resting, looking forward to returning to normalcy and consistency from a bruising and unpredictable summer. Please don't be offended if they are more excited to see their friends than they are of seeing you. This year we have a grand opportunity to make a difference and to change some lives. Hopefully we can get some lives back on the right path. I hope it happens. I hope it happens for them, and I hope it happens for you. Well, let's take a moment to have a serious conversation about what we can expect during the first week, the first month, and throughout the school year. I will not waste your time today, so first I must tell you that facts matter. The fact is, our students will start this year off excited and behind. Regardless of your position, consider yourself the most important person that our students will face. Get ready. Our first month of school will be critical. The fact is, you may be the most caring person that some of our students have seen in months. The fact is that you may be the happiest person that many of our students have seen in months. Some of you will provide the best meal that many of our students have received in months. The fact is, many of you will drive, transport, pick up, drop off. You will drop off or pick up our students more often and farther than they've been transported all summer. The fact is, all of us will need to provide a needful, watchful eye. Get ready. The fact is, you may be required to teach character, manners, because some of our students have inherited poor character from a long, tough summer and have instilled rudeness to deflect misbehavior. Well, the fact is, many will be required to slow down, slow the pace of life, because many of our students are rushing to get through life, to get to the finish line, unripened. You may be required to push a little bit, because many of our students have been told that they will never get anywhere in life. You will be required to send a permanent GPS signal into their hearts, because many of our students have been lost all summer and cannot find their way to school. The fact is, many of you will need to smile a little more, because many of our students have been told to wipe that smile off your face before I smack it off. Today in our audience, there may be one sitting and listening that needs help. Someone that needs food, needs kindness, needs understanding and guidance. I know there is someone listening that needs to be lifted. You have a colleague that needs you as much as your students will. And as we awkwardly glance to our left and ashamedly peek to our right, in hopes of not finding that situation, I want you to know that someone is here today. You must search and find. This year I challenge you to serve your purpose. I challenge you to seek those in need. I challenge you to slow down, speed up, fall down, and get up. I challenge you to be the example. Choices, decisions, and direction are critical at this important time in our lives for all of us. The journey is getting tougher and tougher. Poor choices, bad decisions, and detrimental direction are critical lessons that we must battle and defeat every day. We must remember, we are a team. The students are the players, but the teachers must be fearless leaders and coaches. The school year of teaching consists of 187 days. That equates to 3,896 hours to teach and to make a difference, to teach academics and to teach life. With so much time on our hands, failure is not an option. Time is not an excuse. Our students will be provided up to 2 meals a day. That equates to roughly 374 meals, not counting the special snacks from the teachers. Hunger is not an option. If no plan or limited plan is your excuse, if no vision or poor vision is your excuse, then you are a poor excuse. If a lack of tolerance is your excuse, then you're failing passing students. The fact is, winning in life is far more important than the honor roll or winning a district championship. I hope y'all hear me today. If a closed mind or a hardened heart is your excuse, then you're divorcing your responsibility and turning a blind eye and turning your back on children, your students, our students. If we don't claim our students, we know the streets will. If coaches don't claim their athletes, we know the streets will. If the art teacher does not allow students to discover all the colors of expression, we know the streets will. The colors of the streets will explore and claim them. If the band instructor restricts the sounds of life, the streets will discover the sounds of life and tragedy without instruments. If the choir teacher refuses to sing along with the students, the streets will sing to them. If the morning announcements are delivered without a microphone and a sense of urgency, those in need will not hear its message. Today's morning announcements: we are a team. Our students are the important players. Today, we thank you for your decisions, your choices, and your direction. Let us remind those sitting in the seats every day the consequences of poor choices, and that good choices creates opportunities and success. Along with the curriculum, deliver and teach good judgment, plus one bad decision of not getting out of a car or getting into a car can lead to disaster and tragedy. So be careful. Remember to teach along with your curriculum that bad choices and good friends, plus a bad decision and judgment, can lead to disaster in the life of an honor roll and the one at the bottom of the totem pole. And to the ESL and SC teachers listening today, remember the importance of patience, understanding, and tolerance. And as you apply those unique qualities to your students every day, remember also regulate inclusion of their uniqueness. Amen. Let me go back for a moment to those instructors teaching the values of the brush, or the values of song, or the instruments playing the music of life. May your talents never forget the realities and the limitations of the voiceless and hopeless muted ears. I know we have some grinding coaches listening here today that understand that bad choices plus bad decisions will lead to a rough and tough life. Although you may know it, I hope you never fail to teach it and recognize its importance in the face of losing a game, losing a quarter, or losing a championship. To the administrators and the counselors listening today, those that are ready to lead, administer, and counsel, as you stroll down the hall searching for troubled eyes, our hope is that you never fail to guide, discipline, and counsel with determination and a vision of compassion and equity. Administrate and administer hope and counsel confidence to our students. Remember the frontline workers. We are the frontline workers. We are a team. Our teachers, our custodians, our cafeteria workers, and bus drivers, everyone on staff. And last but not least, make sure that we don't forget the one standing alone in the hall or sitting at the cafeteria table alone. I'm talking about the one hiding in plain sight. We must not forget the one looking away, looking down, the invisible one always in attendance, but we somehow fail to connect with. Wake up. Let us lead, guide, and direct greatness. Be the knot at the end of the rope to stop failure. Be the knot at the end of the rope that allows many of our students to hang on and survive, or to climb out to simply escape. Welcome back to the big comeback. God bless you today, and I'll talk to you later. Overcome. Words for You by Bruce Etheridge.